Guys, it's Wolfy-Chan and I'm back with another manga review. And this manga is morally a more Western take, not a comic, but more of a Western take on manga, because their names are at least very American and that I could probably kind of read decently. But this manga I got when I was in middle school, if I remember right. And I'm a big fan of manga, no matter if it's from America, Korea, uh, Japan, any kind of place that's just, coming out with this kind of stories and stuff like that. I definitely love. So, what is this that I'm talking about? Undertown. Now, this one is kind of a very strange story. Very interesting, but very, very strange, because it is about our main character, Sama. Sama is a boy. And he's just kind of having a normal life until his father, they don't imply it, but it seems like he's getting cancer or something that makes him really sick and that he may have to, or he may die in the future. So, and that's kind of, the news, and it's like, So Sama gets really depressed and really sad about this. And he basically takes his little teddy bear and he goes and hides underneath his bed and is like really, really sad about it. When underneath his bed, he gets transported to a new world. Now, this new world has a whole bunch of animal people and stuff like that. And he's just trying, at this point, to find a way back and maybe a way to make sure his father is not sick. Maybe make him feel better. And so the main villain is like this insectoid creatures, because everybody else is more animal kind of a person. And in this one, like, the enemy is more of a spider and insects and stuff like that. And they, I believe, want him. In magical, oh, it's a stone. And if I remember right, he technically has some kind of a stone that'll lead it to him. And if I remember right, they were talking to somebody. He overheard somebody in this new world, because it is kind of magical, that the stone can cure anything, can fix anything. It's kind of like a wish-granting stone. And that stone, he wants it. And so do the insectoids. Tongue twister. So they're all kind of hunting, and at least in this one, he slowly gets people to help him out. This one is like kind of, I don't know if they did make a second manga of it, if they did continue the storyline. I actually don't know, because funny enough, you will not find this on a manga. Like, if you go to a bookstore, it's not on the manga section at all. It's basically, when I was in middle school, it popped out, and I don't know if it still exists anymore or not. $20, you could probably find it on the internet somewhere. And I actually wouldn't mind finishing this one, because it is more of an action, really has a deep story on it. There's a lot of plots and stuff like that. So this is morally for the guys, but I'm not a guy. I would recommend this to anybody who likes action and all that good stuff. It doesn't really have a lot of violence, so it is good for people who are younger than 18. So it could actually be a good starting point, too. If you're not like, oh, it's by Japanese, like this Japanese person, I don't even know how to pronounce his name. I don't know if the story is going to be kind of my thing. One, don't worry, because the Japanese make amazing stories. They're very good. I mean, that's why, like, Bleach was really long running, Naruto was really long running. They're amazing. But this is also a good starting point, because it is just a really good story. And I love it. I personally love it. And the saddest thing about it is that Samus, like, he was crying really hard because he found out that his dad, was sick and that he might die soon. And when he goes into the new world, he looks like tear marks etched onto his skin. And it's like, oh, well, you're just now the crybaby because you look like you're crying all the time. I'm like, that's sad. That's not good. I would recommend it, though. So if you like this video, definitely leave a like. Comment below if you've had or heard of anything from Undertown. If you like it, or if you like the premise of, you know, like this kid just gets transported and it is mostly animals and insects fighting each other, kind of. Definitely leave a comment though if you think that, or if you think there's any other fantasy manga I should read. You never know. I might read it. I might find it. I might buy a book of it. Or comment if you like anything. You know, hey, doesn't matter anymore, right? It's a comment, maybe. And definitely subscribe, because I do make videos daily, either anime or manga, and it does alternate to give you guys something fresh every day. And I really, really hope you guys have been having a wonderful, wonderful day. It's been kind of heating up and kind of not, so it's weird. Wolfy-Chan out. Bye, guys.